As one of the initiative of the SMART agenda of the Delta State Governor, Senator Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, in renewing and keeping the environment clean, comes a selfless and voluntary cleanup exercise and community service, which took place in the early hours of today, 11th December 2019, between 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. at College Junction in Agbor. The Directorate of Youth Monitoring and Mentoring, headed by Mr. Eddie Mekuye, the Executive Assistant to the Governor on Youth Monitoring and Mentoring, alongside with those that have been trained in various skills, engaged in cleaning exercise and community service, a program tagged Work with Role Model, after which the role model advised the entrepreneurs.
This is a laudable achievement of the governor. It's obtainable in America, in an advanced country, but we are not used to community services in Nigeria, and I'm happy that the governor has started it. It's a continuous service. They are going all over the states. And now today they are in a cast out in Agbor to teach the youth. You can see some of the youths on voluntary services that they came out to come and do community services. And by the time people are aware of it, people will sometimes they come, they call this is a day declared for community services. People will come out to help the community in anything, not only in road sweeping, not only in removing waste, but in some other things. I'm sure in other local governments I visited, the youth never came out as the one that came out from a cast out. You can see our female youth, led by Ann Moka. She brought out her people. In fact, it was only this morning around 5 a.m. I called her to tell her, get some set ready. So many? I told her like 6. If they wanted like 40, 50 people to come here, would have they be here. But this is the beginning, and like I told you, it's not going to end here. It's a continuous thing for them. And we are hoping that the next time they come to a cast out, we will give them many of our youths, because we have a female youth led by Ann Moka, SA to Governor on Youth Development, that we work with them.
I can see the youth, the female youth, and some young men who are die-hard to Okowa, the governor of the state, cleaning the roads and appreciating what he has done for the past years that being a governor. Okowa is a man we know that he believes in continuity. He has done it since he entered politics. I know him. He made me what I am today, and I'm proud to follow and to die with him because he does not discriminate. The youth should come up fully and support Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa so that they will enjoy and benefit from his government. And he's now focusing on the youth. What he's doing, training them, YEG and program, competition on the youth. This country I've never seen before. That are not only a cow, they do one for the whole Central District. It's a man we should be praying for to have long life so that he can continue to work. Look, I say everywhere now. So God will give him more power, more strength to do more. That is our prayer for him.
The Directorate of Youth Monitoring and Mentoring, like you see, we're engaged in a community service. We have a program they call Work with Role Model. We're doing Work with Role Model community service thing. And today we're in Ika North East and Ika South, that's Agbor as is precisely, to do our program Work with Role Model and also do community service. That's what we're here for. This directorate is for those girls who have been trained in the job creation office, and they have been trained with different skills. But don't forget that when you train people and give them a starter pack, you don't leave them on the street. So we mentor them, we monitor their activities. So this is a mentoring activity that we're doing.
So is this going to be a continuous service?
Yes, we have gone around the state. This is about the 6th station. It's continuous. It's continuous.
So what do you have for our youth?
Yeah, they should volunteer, and you can volunteer to help your community. You can do it by digging borehole, building hospitals, cleaning like we're doing, supporting the poor, helping the community, giving back to society. That's what we're doing. You must do that. You must encourage them to do that.
Well, we are here to inspire the younger ones in the spirit of volunteerism and nationalism and patriotism at a microscopic level of the environment where you live, and hoping that you can project same attitudes to the larger community, to the state and to the nation, because we discover that that is really part of the problems that we have. People are not able to give freely, are not able to show concern for their environments. Everybody's all about himself. And we thought, well, take out some time, be with the young ones, particularly when they said they want to do some volunteer work to keep the environment clean. realizing that is a needed attitude in our society, it becomes easily for us to give them all the support and be with them, encourage them, and hopefully let the others who are not here know that for society to get better, that this is the way to go. People must react unprompted to the environment for the good of the environment and society. And we hope that it continues until everybody imbibes the habit of looking around your environment and without being prompted, taking affirmative action, affirmative steps to remedy or to better or to improve, as the case may be. This is coming from the Directorate of Youth Mentoring. Yes, and so it's a good effort for them, and for me, that's really what it means to mentor youths, show them the right way to go, and encourage them to do the right things, and then keep an eye on them to be sure that they are doing the right thing at all times. And once they imbibe this thing and begin to live it as their own normal way of life, then society is making progress here.
Keeping the community clean is an effort to elongating the lives of citizens. So that's what you are just experiencing here right now.
The beginning of a task?
It is essentially the beginning of an exercise, a clean-up exercise. You know, the STEP and YAGEP program have been there in Delta, but there is now need for those beneficiaries to be, placed on close monitoring, so that the government that empowered them, that located them in that section of human endeavor, this place is just the beginning of the exercise, and it is expected to go around the state. This should also send a very positive message to all other youths who are not yet here, that they should know that the governor has something fabulous for all youths. They should now come in to catch up with this exercise. And there are several openings, several windows that the government has created from which the youths will benefit. They should look onto these windows, look onto these several programs, and help themselves, because the governor is not selective. The government that he runs is also not selective. It is a government and a governor for all, for everybody. Those that are not yet here should know that something here is waiting for them, and they should come along, get involved, get captured, and get empowered.
We are here to render a selfless service to our community. So this morning I was surprised when my boss called me something around 6 that I should come with some of my girls, like 6. But if I had known this is the type of work we'll be doing, I would have bring up to 30 to 40 because they believe in me and they believe in what I can do. And by the special grace of God, I believe that this project is for us, and I'm taking it upon myself, not only today, some other time I can mobilize my girls, we come out and work for our community, because your community is the place that you first start before any other place. And I believe working for your community, you are also working for yourself. My girls, they were like, we never regretted coming here, that they are happy working for their community, because our governors have given us a lot of hope to make Delta a better place for us to live in.
It is a clean-up exercise happening at College Junction, Agbor. It started since 7 a.m. this morning. Okay. So you can see people on blue, the Entrepreneurs and the Enterpreneurs beneficiaries under Okowa's Smart Agendas program. Yeah. It started, and we hope for continuity, because cleanliness is next to godliness. Youth of this community should maintain cleanliness in wherever they are, from their homes, to their communities and anywhere they find themselves. It's very important.
The state government, in their will, empowered them in some vocational skills, okay? Which is, we had some persons who are trained and empowered on confectionery, what's it called, fishery, tailoring, and what have you. So this is their own way of giving back to the community, trying to make sure the environment is clean, for the community to feel our impact, the impact of DYNM.
What words do you have for our youth?
To be consistent and be hopeful. Once your hope is dashed, you can't go nowhere. But when you have hope and you are consistent, you will go places.
At the end of the exercise, Honorable Collins Bello urged the participants to put more effort in this community service.
Brothers and sisters, we're gonna put more mind. We're gonna bring out your heart, make you do this something so that you could benefit from it. Abi? PDP, power to the people. You go come, I will give on a 10 bag of rice for Christmas.
Honorable Peter Idion described the gesture as the handwork of a capacity governor, as he charged the youth to build on this development platform, which may attract the interest of the United Nations.
This is what it takes when you say somebody is a capacity governor. And this initiative is a new initiative. Community work, community services to the people. And now we want our youth to build on it. It's a voluntary organization. And I believe if you can gather yourselves and get a platform, and I believe that the United Nations will be interested in what you are doing.
Dr. Festus Okubo, in his speech, emphasized the value for respect for each other, as they all need one another to grow.
If you are all not here today, I have no business being here. So you must realize that everything about your life is about other people. You can speak English because some other person taught you. You can read and write because some other person taught you. You are a Agrepreneur, it's Entrepreneur because people taught you. People are mentoring you. Everything, if you are a party chairman, the party chairman was here just now, he spoke. He cannot be a party chairman if we are not party members. So he must respect us. He must know that we are the most important thing to determine whether he's a successful party chairman or not, just like you. So wherever you find yourself, you must know that those other people, apart from you, are far more important than you, the success of whatever you are doing.
Mr. Eddie Mekuye highlighted the purpose of the DYMM scheme set up by Governor Okowa.
So somebody came and paid money for you whilst you were being trained. And good enough, after your empowerment, the time you have what? Succeeded. When you were given what? Starter packs. He came again in his wisdomic disposition. He found it worthwhile to bring about Directorate of Youth Monitoring and Mentoring. What does that connote? It just connotes that even after you don't, when I left University of Ife, nobody came after me. I was on my own. Now he felt it was worthwhile for you to be what? Guided and guarded. He set up this what? Directorate. The essence of this directorate is to seemingly sustain that success that you had that day you were given starter packs.
The Delta South coordinator, Frank Esiwo, congratulates participants on the exercise.
Hey, entrepreneurs! You are very lucky people. I've gone around, this is the station that we have gone to do this. Now this is the first place we went to, and the leaders of that place appreciated the entrepreneurs. You got 50,000 cash today, you got bags of rice today. Can we clap for them, please? Thank you very much. Please encourage yourself. Thank you.
Moka Ann also appreciates the ladies that turned up for the impromptu cleanup exercise. Reporting from College Junction, Agbor, Delta State, Sandra George, PMTV News.